agents right now. Because the truth is, everything happening is a Mossad experiment. It is a mission. It's called false flag operation. Now, if any of y'all in here is going to run back and tell it so that they'll say, well, he's a anti-Semite. Fuck y'all. The word is out because these are Mossad agents who are coming and telling us what's going on. The whole 9/11 was a Mossad project. It was a mission by the Mossad to do what they couldn't do in WTC 1. This thing about blaming Mohammed Atta is bullshit. They killed Mohammed Atta, took his passport, and blamed him. There's one thing about Michael Moore. He keeps talking this 19 hijacker bullshit. But they're not telling you that what happened. 5 days, 3 days, 4 days, not even, no. They already knew who it was a day afterward. The day of. And then 2 or 3 days later, 7 of the so-called 19 people that were put up on CN called in to the consulate, the American consulate, called into the Israeli consulate, called into the Saudi Arabian consulate, said, what the fuck are you all talking about? I'm here. I'm alive. And my passport was reported stolen. So they keep pushing 19 hijackers. They said that Muhammad Atta was a serious student of Quran. His whole thing was peace. When the guys would go out, he would be the little timid guy sitting in the corner that they would have to force to go speak to a woman. They would tell him, get up, go talk with her, go talk with her. No, 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 no. The man barely had a scrotum. And he orchestrated the takeover of a jet and rammed it like a supersonic fighter pilot, Top Gun, into this place, this tower? Hell no. He didn't. He didn't do that. It was not him. Just like they found one of the skyjackers a passport a block away in mint condition. It's incredible that we're sitting still for this bullshit. Just to sit back and listen to the way these politicians played their part. Because they did. They were told, mask it, shut it down, give them what they think they want, make us look good, and let's keep moving. They wanted to dig and start putting up a new site up. Like 2 weeks later, they were drawing up plans. Don't believe what they're telling you in school about 9/11. It's a lie. Listen to your mama. Whenever you want to know the truth, listen to your mama. Don't let the teacher matter of fact, children your age have been hell on teachers once they've been with me. I have been dedicated to making fools out of teachers because I know that in their heart they're good, but I know what they are doing to our children. The curriculum are set and structured to make them into automaton fools. And we can't allow that. Brothers and sisters in the college level go and challenge their professors with their names and numbers behind them and make them just embarrassed. Just shut them down. Right. Especially when it comes to metaphysics and physics. Now we can shut them down with Oyibo. It's all been a false flag operation from the beginning. And anyone trying to tell you that 9/11, is this wet? Because I'll take it off. It's wet?
Getting a little wet.
Getting a little wet? All right. Y'all can see my receding hairline. That's because I'm thinking it's pulsing right here now. It's burning up my hair. Now, again, the real Atta was killed, and either a suicidal Mossad agent, because they just as suicidal, they take an oath for suicide for Israel, but you don't ever hear about that one. Or they paid off some Arab to do the dirty deed, to be the one who be the fall guy. That's why I know Michael Moore, for all that is claimed by the Bushites, he himself is an agent. Amy Goodman shut down all talks about 9/11 as well. If you listen to her interview with the dude who wrote that book, she brought on some guy to detract what his book said. Never did that before. Had a debate over the 9/11 book. Instead of just listening to the author, she brought on somebody with an opposite view. She ain't never did no shit like that. She did that because WBAI gets part of their money from the Ford Foundation. Matching funds or whatever it is that's allocated for free radio. So most of the left radio is being funded by the right. Bernard White and all them motherfuckers. They can dance around 9/11. And this other guy who got this thing called expert witness. Michael Levine. Crying the blues about what it is that these FBI agents, I've been undercover. I keep talking about it. I've been undercover. I keep hearing that shit. We know. None of them are talking about the fact that the Mossad agents that they caught there, that two of them were approached two FBI agents came forward to tell their superiors they were approached by Israeli agents working inside the FBI to join the Mossad. We're not hearing about that. If he is not an agent, that being Michael Moore, then he is most certainly an asset. See, there's a difference between an asset and an agent. Right. A lot of people say, hey, nigga, an agent. No, he may not be an agent, but he's an asset because his actions support them. Okay. You see, Bill Cosby is an asset because he's all boule. See? Colin Powell is an asset. But you know he's just outright agent, but he's also an asset. Condoleezza Rice, I don't know what the fuck she is. Michael Moore is also a monumental distraction to what did not occur on the 9/11 Commission, and so was Amy Goodman and Pacifica and WBAI especially. I'm doing that formally. The real documentary on 9/11 should be done by who? InfoWars. Alex Jones. Why don't put his 9/11 on there? Or why don't they go back to my own that I did on December with Big Man? That broke it down before all of that shit hit. But see, I was a little black boy. I was just digging shit up as I saw it. Started seeing where all the dirt was and just put it together, and 2 and 2 made 4. At least in my own arithmetic. Showed you in my thing how, remember when we went through it? Showed you where all the blast points were as the buildings were going there. We kept rewinding it and showing you blast point, and it was just collapsing. And you know where we got that tape from? The Spanish television. They didn't edit it before it got to the 1,000-headed ass that spoke English. Spanish television was showing the shit. They were showing the bodies hitting and everything. Yeah. That's right. Yep, and dig it. We saw, those who had the tape, we showed you the blast that brought down the foundations to Building 7. It was right there, boom, you saw it go off first, and then all of a sudden the charges went off down